What is up, comrades, and welcome back to another episode of Doki Doki Blue Balls. Now, in the last episode, Sayori somehow managed to create an even better poem than all the other ones she had created before, truly sending me into tears. Now, it's on to Sunday, where we finally get to spend some quality waifu time together, man. It's an exciting, this is going to be an exciting episode indeed, so let's just hop straight into this shit, shall we? It's already Sunday. Yeah, I just said that. Knowing that I'll be spending a day alone with Sayori is kinda weird. Not in a bad way or anything. It's just been a long time since we've had a day out together with just the two of us. Just the two of us. Still, I'm looking forward to it. I just hope whatever was bugging her on Friday is gone. It was really hard seeing her like that. I shake my head. Now, it's a new day today. Yes, it is. It'll be much better. As my mind drifts while I wait for her, I subconsciously recall a memory from a long time ago. Our parents took us to a fair that came to town. We must have been around 11. I managed to win Sayori a giant cuddly cow plushie in one of those shooting minigame things. Well, actually, my dad did. I couldn't aim for my life. That's when I realized that video games don't train you to shoot in real life, where I beg to differ. I smile at the memory. She does remember it as well. Does she remember it as well? The buzzing of the doorbell brings me back to the present. Most likely, it's Sayori. Yep, there she is. She's gone for a pretty casual outfit. It's simple but works really well for her.
Hi, Stalin. Ready to go then?
Hey, yeah, sure am. Let's get going. I gently close the door behind me, and we step out onto the street. It's a bright, sunny day, not too hot, and there's a gentle breeze. Perfect.
So, where are we going first then?
Well, I made a list of all the stuff we need, so that'll be a big help. I fish out a small sheet of paper from my pocket. On it, I've written what we need and where to get the items from. So we need bookmarks, some sweets, ribbon, and some gift bags. To be honest, I have no idea where we can get the gift bags and the ribbon. Planning to go to the arts and crafts store in town, but apparently it's shut down recently.
Ooh, really? That's okay. I actually have some gift bags and ribbons at home.
Thank God. That's pretty convenient. You should have mentioned it yesterday, though.
Sorry, I must have forgot.
Nah, it's okay. I'm curious why you would have those two things, though. What do you use it for?
Oh, I don't use them for anything. They're leftover from a birthday party I had years ago. I think it was my 10th one. You remember it, right?
She looked at me with puppy dog eyes, and I hastened to try to recall. Something about you getting cake all over your face, right?
Hey, you did too.
I laugh as I realize I can't claim innocence here. Guilty as charged. Well, with those two items down, we just have to visit the bookstore and the supermarket. Which one are we going to first? Oh, wait, what?
Which one are we going to first?
Oh, my bad, Sayori. I took your line there. Let's start with the bookstore. It's closer.
Whatever you say.
As we walk, I notice Sayori humming contently, a slight skip in her step. I forgot how adorable she could be, always so cheery. It's like she lives in her own little world. She looks like she's back to normal again. To say I'm relieved would be an understatement. Almost like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Hey, Sayori. You look like you're You look like you're in a much better mood today, bruh.
Of course. I said I'd be fine today, remember? So here I am.
It's a relief to see you back to your normal self. You really had me worried on Friday.
No need to worry about me, silly. How have you been, anyway?
Good, good. Never thought I'd be writing poems in my free time, but hey. It is what it is. It's a real change of pace from what I'm used to, but I'm not complaining. Sayori giggles. Why?
Oh, nothing, nothing. I just didn't see you as the poetic type, that's all. All those video games, I guess. You really got into them over the past few years.
I shift uncomfortably. I feel like this is a reference to us drifting. After all, she's not wrong. I traded her for video games. Bruh. That's part of the Sigma male grindset right there. Fuck them hoes. As I become more reclusive, I turn to gaming as an escape. Haha. Well, truth be told, I didn't really think I was a poet either. I guess I never realized how much I enjoy literature. I shrug off the comment about gaming. I want to enjoy today, after all. Also, the club has been a great way to meet new people. Asuke showed me some of her mangoes, which was... What's the most accurate way of putting this?
Cute? Yeah, it's really cute, isn't it? I had to look at the cover, just to see what she was reading.
Don't tell Natsuki you found it cute. You know how she reacts to that.
I don't see what the issue is with stuff being cute. Someone showed me this mango once. It was about this boy who found this electric mouse. They go on all these adventures. The little thingy was so adorable.
Now, why does that sound vaguely familiar? I didn't even realize we made it to the bookstore already. As it turns out, the bookstore is actually in a library. It's pretty small, but after glancing around, it seems to have what we need. Alright, here we are. Let's see what they have. I make a beeline for a rack of shelves carrying a nice variety of bookmarks that include all different colors and sizes. Sayori wanders over, her eyes wide at all of the choices.
Ooh, so many to choose from.
Yep, who would have guessed there's such a demand for bookmarks of all things?
This blue one is really nice.
I look over, slightly weary. I forgot how excitable she could be. It's a bookmark with a blue koala. Who makes a bookmark with a blue koala? Sayori seems to love it though. Before I even get to say anything, she starts gushing over to another bookmark.
Look at this red one. It's got a little ribbon shape on it, just like mine.
Well, at least this one's a bit more justifiable.
Look at these, Stalin. They've got puns on them.
Sure enough, there's a row of little bookmarks bearing a picture of objects with puns related to them. An apple with a quote, "You are the apple of my eye." A cutesy, smiling cartoon baking with the words, "I like you more than bacon." Okay, that one kind of made me laugh. But not me, bro. Kind of cringe, not gonna lie. Ha, I'll admit, I like the bacon one. The apple one's too cheesy, though. Her face is all scrunched up, trying to decide which bookmarks to get. Probably better off just getting the plain ones, Sayori. These are just for strangers coming to view our performances. No point in getting the cutesy punny ones.
Ah, no fun.
Hey, I'll get you the donut one, though. The donut one has a smiley donut with the words, "Donut, donut, you know how amazing you are?" Bruh. I want to kill myself after that one.
Ooh, really? Thank you, I love it.
It's not hard to make Sayori smile. In the end, we went for a pack of plain, colorful bookmarks. They get the job done, right? I think Sayori forgets that not everyone is into the stuff she's into. Now that the bookmarks are out of the way, we wander over to the supermarket.
So, we just need the sweets, right?
Mm-hmm. Do me a favor and don't spend hours trying to choose some, okay? I know what you're like with candy.
Hey! It's not my fault I got a sweet tooth.
Oh, whose fault is it then? She sticks her tongue out at me. As predicted, oh, now we're back at this place again. Oh, please. As predicted, Sayori is beyond excited. Like a real kid in a candy store. Well, she's technically not in a candy store, but the saying doesn't really sound good when it's in a supermarket, does it?
What? Stalin? There aren't any cookies here.
I decide to humor her. Oh no, seriously? That's heartbreaking.
I know! How can they call themselves a supermarket if they don't have any cookies?
It's crazy, yeah. Anyway, we still have a lot to do when we get home, so let's make some choices now, shall we?
Okay.
We browse the selection, pondering which candy would be the best to buy. Hey, Sayori, what's your favorite flavor of licorice?
Strawberry, rye.
Oh, no reason. Just wondering. Strawberry licorice it is. I'm going to keep this as a surprise for her. Although, doing these little thoughtful things for her makes me pause. Sayori told me I always used to look out for her back when we still hung out. Did I really stop doing all that? I find that kind of hard to believe, given how natural I find looking out for her to be.
I think these'll be okay, don't you think?
She points into her bag, which is filled with an assortment of chocolates and other sweets.
There's milk chocolate in there, toffee chocolates, peppermints, all sorts of stuff. People are gonna love it.
Oh man, voice crack. They sure will. I'll just get some of my own candy and then we can get a move on.
Okay.
We've still got a lot to do, don't forget. Looks like Sayori's got the chocolate side of things handled. I decided to go for the fruity sweets. Alright, I think that'll do.
Ah, time to leave already? Could you do me a teeny tiny favor?
Let me guess, buy you some cinnamon buns?
How did you know?
Whenever our parents took us shopping together, you always used to ask your mom for the exact same thing. She blushes a little, turning away.
Guess some things never change, right?
I smiled back at her. It's the little things with Sayori that really warm my heart. I'm definitely not complaining. Hands filled with candy, we head to the register to pay. The cashier gives us a stern look, almost like he's disapproving of all the sugar we're carrying. Sayori is totally oblivious, probably too busy thinking about which candy she can get away with eating. Okay, so that's everything. Let's head home and get started with the quotes.
Okay. Although I need to grab the goodie bags and ribbon from my place. So you should get home and get your computer up and running while I do that. That way, by the time I get back at yours, we'll be good to go.
She really has a knack for showing initiative when I least expect it. Her idea is pretty smart though, so I roll with it. Great thinking. Here, hand me the bookmarks so I can take them home. I'll see you in a bit. Just give me a buzz when you're outside.
Sure thing.
I make my way upstairs and boot up my computer, tossing the bookmarks onto the desk. As the machine whirs to life, I sit back, idly thinking about literature. There's probably some really deep quotes out there. I laugh softly to myself, imagining how much someone like Yuri would resonate with those wise words. She'll probably appreciate the quotes the most. For the second time today, the sound of the doorbell ringing jolts me back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Once again, it's Sayori, who's clutching a large stack filled with a colorful assortment of gift bags. It looks like she's literally carrying a rainbow.
Hi again. So, here they are.
I lead her upstairs as she carries on being enthralled by all the colors. Man, you really couldn't decide on a color, could you?
There are so many pretty ones to choose between, Stalin. I figured you'd help me choose, so I brought them all. Ooh, shall we go for the blue or these pink ones? Or these green ones are really pretty too.
Sayori, how many do we need?
This one's got little cinnamon decorations on it.
Sayori!
Sorry.
How many do we need?
Good question. I think about 15 will do, right? I think about 15 will do, right? Just to be on the safe side.
She pulls out some ribbon from the stack. Unlike the gift bags, these are all one color, a very deep red. Yeah, can't see anything wrong with that. Wanna help me with the quotes?
Sure.
What about this one?
Writing is its own reward?
I mean, don't you feel good when you finish one of your poems? Or don't you feel excited to show that you've written to people?
Kinda, I guess. I think you would really like that one, though. Let's use that one.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. What about this one? There are 3 rules for writing a novel. Unfortunately, no one knows what they are.
I don't get it.
Neither do I, to be honest. But I like the humor, and it strikes me as something people might find funny. I don't know. I think it's something Monica or Yuri might find amusing.
I'll trust your judgment. I like this one a lot. There's no real ending. It's just the place where you stop the story. It actually reminds me of a thought I had about poetry.
Oh.
Yeah. To me, a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving.
Oh, no, please. Please, don't remind me of that! That's kinda profound. Something I expect from Yuri. Yeah, we expect everything from Yuri. She is an android, after all. So, what does it actually mean?
Can't you see? It means that just because the poet has stopped writing, doesn't mean that the poem is over.
Well, if you say so, Sayori.
I think a lot of people will appreciate this one. What do you think? There is something quite delicious about writing the first words of a story. You never quite know where they'll take you.
I think so too. That's one so... It makes you feel a sense of wonder, doesn't it? Exactly the kind of feeling a good story should make you feel. Wow. I sound like Yuri, don't I?
A little bit. She's rubbing off on you, huh?
Does that mean I'll start sounding intelligent? Sayori chuckles, her hands full of mirth. Her laughter is so innocent and sweet.
You already do, Stalin.
Ah, come on, Sayori. That's not true. My poems aren't anywhere near as good as yours.
Mine aren't anything special. Don't be silly. I'm sure you'll be a great poet in no time.
Ah, well, I'll believe it when I see it, I guess. Anyway, let's get these printed and start putting together the goodie bags.
Okie dokie.
After finding a few more quotes, we get to work. We have all the items ready to go. Now it's just a case of putting a bookmark, quote, and candy into each bag, then tying them all up with a piece of ribbon. We get to work, a comfortable silence descending upon the room. As we progress, I realize how happy I've been all day. It's not been anything fancy, just going into town with Sayori, but even that has put me in good spirits. Spending time with someone, joking around, reflecting on old memories. This weekend has been miles better than how my weekends typically go. Boring, filled with endless gaming and anime. Bro, that's fucking based, except for the anime part. I miss this. I miss this a lot. I really have. Most of all, I've missed Sayori. Today has taught me that I'm determined to spend more time with her. After all, I think she'd enjoy it too. There's a lot to catch up on, so I suppose we'll have plenty to say and do over the coming weeks and months. Bruh, foreshadowing.
You've been pretty quiet, Stalin. Are you okay?
There it is. That defining trait of hers. Always being concerned about others' well-being. I'm lucky to have someone like her in my life. What? Oh, I'm fine. Yeah. Sorry. Just been doing a lot of thinking.
About what, if I can ask?
Just about today. I'm really enjoying it. Hanging out with you again. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It has. I'm glad you enjoy it. Because I was gonna say that I did too. I haven't had this much fun in a while.
Hearing that lift my spirits even further. Something I didn't think was possible. You know, I'm genuinely happy to hear that. I haven't really told anyone, but... Sayori looks at me. Her blue eyes swimming with concern. Oh, that was very close to blue skies, bruh. Truth be told, I've been kinda lonely. Ever since my parents' divorce, I haven't really had much contact with people. Spending time with you today, it's been refreshing. A really nice change of pace, you know? A change from spending the weekend by myself, playing games.
Ah, I'm so sorry, Stalin. I had no idea you felt that way. You should have told me earlier that you were so lonely. I hate that I couldn't help you before.
No, it's okay, seriously. It's not your fault or anything. I've just been really reclusive myself. I've really enjoyed the literature club so far. Being able to spend time with people my age again, discover a new hobby, I appreciate more than I can describe. You've all been super welcoming. I know I'm no poet or anything, but that didn't bother any of you.
Well, I'm glad you feel included at the club. That's exactly what we want to be. Welcoming. And I'm gonna make sure you're never lonely again, okay? Gotta put a smile on your face. You hear me? Can't have you being sad. Starting with this.
She starts reaching towards me and starts tickling me, her hands ghosting over my neck and chest. I recoil instinctively, laughing like a small child. Hey! Stop that! You know, I'm ticklish. My laughter must be a catalyst for her tickling, because as she hears it, she doubles her efforts, like a childish grin on her face. I'm squirming and howling with laughter, almost running out of breath. Please, Sayori, I can't breathe, just... Give me a second. She pauses, giving me a chance to catch my breath. Good. She's falling for my decoy. I dart forward, pulling her arms away from me and driving her towards the bed, pinning her beneath me. It's time to enact some revenge. Oh no. This could go only one of two ways. Either wholesome or the amorphati route.
What? No, you tricked me. No fair.
Poor little Sayori, bamboozled by the mastermind Stalin.
Please have mercy.
What was that? Sorry, I didn't catch that. You have to speak up. Bruh? Pog among us? Epic? Cack? I playfully feign deafness as I carry on tickling her. Her laughter is like music to my ears. She's squirming under my fingertips, crying with mirth. To see such a big smile on her face, even if it is kind of involuntary, it's such a nice sight to see. Bruh. I don't know, Sayori. You're looking a little sus. Her laugh has such an innocent, joyful ring to it. Hearing it transport me back 10 years. Back when we had a carefree level of innocence only childhood could have.
Please, seriously, I can't breathe.
She does sound quite short of breath, and I've been tickling her for a while. I think I've had my revenge. It's only when I stopped tickling her that I realized the situation we're in. I'm sitting on top of her, pinning her down with my legs. One of my hands rests on where her neck meets her shoulders. The other one is wrapped around her wrist. That's what I call a pro gamer move. As the laughter from both of I think you forgot the word "the" there. As the laughter from the both of us subsides, you forgot 2 words there, a new atmosphere takes its place. It's not exactly awkward, but it's unusual, and neither of us know how to react. I meet Sayori's gaze and find something in her eyes. What exactly is it? See those eyes right there? Those are what we call the fuck me eyes. I wish I could read that expression, but the novelty of the situation makes me so unsure. Because I'm a gamer. Expectant. What was the word I was looking for? I don't know. To anyone looking in, this probably wouldn't look as innocent as we think it does. I hasten to climb off her, and she responds by sitting up on the bed. The completed goodie bags all but forgot. Ah, come on! Sorry, bruh. You know what? I mean, I called this mod Doki Doki Blue Balls, but that's exactly what it is.
No, it's okay.
She responds quite quickly. It isn't just me who sensed something in the atmosphere. I can feel it calling in the air tonight. The atmosphere is becoming more and more awkward by the moment. What exactly happened? See, what I had was a pro gamer move, and you didn't capitalize on it, MC. What a beta! MC's a beta! Anyway, I'm glad we managed to get the goodie bags finished.
Oh yeah, me too. They were a lot of fun to make. I just hope the other students like them.
I'm glad she's able to roll with the change of topic. Just like that, some of the awkward air is dispelled. Monica will be pleased too. A lot of effort went into these. I know she'll appreciate what we've done.
I think Yuri will love the quotes too. Some of those really remind me of her.
Not just me who thought that then. Bruh, didn't she literally say earlier that some of the quotes reminded her of Yuri? How are you feeling about the actual recital, though?
I mean, I know I probably seemed pretty enthusiastic when Monica asked us.
But you're kind of nervous now?
Yeah, I guess. It'll be okay, though. I mean, I have my poem, and I sort of know how I want to go. So, I think with a little more practice, it'll be fine. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Everything. Let's not think about that.
What about you, Stalin? Aren't you nervous?
Truthfully, yeah. I don't think I don't have Monica's confidence, sadly. But hey, I really like the club, and this is my chance to give something back to it, right?
Yeah, that's a great attitude to have.
Besides, I have an excuse to be bad. I'm new and nowhere near as experienced as you guys, so that's my justification if the performance isn't that great.
Stalin, all you have to do is practice, okay? Your performance will be just as good as ours, I know it.
See, MC, you don't have to practice, just walk up there and just do it, don't be a beta! It's nice to have someone believe in me, I guess. Thank you, Sayori.
No problem. I probably should get going, though. Need to practice my poem and stuff.
Yeah, that reminds me. I should probably do the same. Do you want to take the goodie bags?
Sure.
Okay, I'll put them in a sack for you. 1 second. I rummage around, finding a big bag big enough for all the smaller ones. Handing the big one over to Sayori, we both head downstairs. As she hovers by the doorway, she turns around to face me. There's a shyness in her face.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah?
Thanks for today, Stalin. Haven't had this much fun in a long time.
Hey, that's alright. I really enjoyed myself too. We should make this a more regular thing. Her face lights up. Pog!
Yeah! I like the sound of that. I'll see you tomorrow for the festival, okay?
That you will. See you tomorrow, Sayori. As she waves and walks off, bag in hand, it takes me a few moments to identify what it is I'm feeling inside. Happiness? Something as simple as going to town and making goodie bags with Sayori? It makes me feel really warm inside. How has it taken me this long to realize? Transition! And you know what, comrades? This is the perfect place to end off for today. If you enjoyed this episode of Doki Doki Blue Balls, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more DDLC stuff, hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell, for this is the one-stop shop for daily DDLC content. And as always, until next time, so long, comrades.
I need an anime girl that be fucking with me. A little badass bitch that get down on her knees, screaming out senpai while she taking the D. Baby girl, I'ma have you yelling kimochi. I need an anime girl that be fucking with me. A little badass bitch that get down on her knees, screaming out senpai while she taking the D. Baby girl, I'ma have you yelling kimochi.